got niggas sitting in the basement doing a podcast.
But in the basement though? Why? Why can't we just be in like a fancy condo in the middle of downtown Brooklyn?
Because we're in the trap until we start making money.
Yeah.
I'm about to say we got condo money.
We'll be in the trap for a good long time until, you know, we start getting sponsors, and then we might have to start changing.
Hell no, we never change.
That's right, we'll never change. Alright, everybody, you already know who we are. Welcome to the Geeks of the Round Table podcast. I'm your host, Eric.
I'm Keston.
And I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm Jay.
Alright, so we have for you a grand old show, as you know, it's that time of year again where sun's out,
Buns out.
guns out, and sadly, blackface has once again reared its ugly head in the cosplay community.
Once a goddamn again. I'm pretty sure we covered this once.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah, we covered it. If, at this point, we should just have like a counter of how many times we're going to have to talk about when white people just fucking up.
White people.
Right, this white niggas.
Listen. Just because a character you cosplay just so coincidentally happens to be black, or dark skinned, or tan, does not mean you go out your way to blacken, or darken, or tan your bumbaclot skin.
The worst part about it all is apparently this came out because of some fucking, of course, Voltron cosplayers.
Oh no!
As you know,
Don't tell me it was
the Voltron community is a cesspool of degeneracy. Hey, what? I stand by my statement. It is a cesspool of degeneracy. They're very nice. They are very nice people, but they are all degenerates. All of you. All of you are monsters. All of y'all that are out here talking about motherfucking if Shiro is gonna fucking be evil when he meets his husband or whatever in the next season. All of y'all that are constantly talking about why Pidge doesn't get any love in the current season, or all of y'all who are constantly making up weird sexual fan theories about how come Lothar has like 18 dicks and how fucking Princess Allura can like absorb the dick from Prince Lothar as he's like coming and whatnot. All y'all degenerates. I've seen y'all Twitters. I've seen y'all Instagrams. I've seen y'all fucking posts. Y'all are monsters. But there's more monsters in the fucking community when they decide to go, I'm going to fucking darken my skin.
Thank God I'm cosplaying a hunk.
And the problem with this, right, is this would normally not even be like a fucking topic. If it were just like, oh man, insert person is cosplaying his darker person from Voltron, nobody would have really gave a shit. And they just been like, alright, this is a very nice cosplay. But the fact that and it's sad that the Italians have to now be dragged into it, but hey, you sold your fate when you took this job.
Yep.
But so apparently a bunch of Italian people are now fucking cosplaying shit, and they're like, oh man, I didn't blackface, I went to the beach and got a tan. Meanwhile, literally every other living soul on earth is like, that's not how tans work. Like, you do realize you have to tan for weeks on end in order to get darker, and even then, why are you tanning yourself just to cosplay a character?
For a weekend. Not even a weekend.
For a weekend, for a potential day.
Yeah.
And then there's that. There's the potential fucking allegations that it wasn't a natural tan, and that in fact that they just edited it to be darker in Photoshop, which is already another fucking big can of worms that I don't want to fucking open up, because now that's like a whole issue of, is it art versus is it blackface, and what's the line that separates the two? And spoiler alert, the big separation between the two is it blackface? Yes.
No matter how you look at it,
right?
it's still blackface,
fam.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, you have like people sending the Italians in question that are constantly like, yeah, man, this isn't a problem. You SJWs are just whining. I'm like, no, they're not. If anything, they'd be whining if they had people who were in defense of you, in which case they started arguing with those people. They're literally just trying to have the black community just be up in arms to just say, no, it's cool. But no, the black community is consistently going, hi, this is the black community here. We would like to make a public service announcement. Please don't fucking blackface. It's not fun. It's not cute. It doesn't make your outfit look that much more fucking authentic. You have literal mongoloids questioning, oh man, well, if I change my, if even though I'm a guy and I'm cosplaying this one character who has like green skin, is that like the same thing? It's like, no, you fucking moron. Who on earth has green skin? Please find them and beat them.
Hey, you
for being different.
You leave Joji alone.
Beat the green skin monsters and beat all of them. If it, in the words of David Duke, if it ain't right, it ain't white. I can't wait for that movie. I really want to see Denzel Washington's son infiltrate the KKK. Oh man, I love you, Spike Lee. But anyway,
the fact that that's a movie, that's a thing, is hilarious. But
the fact that it was a real event is even funnier. Black man infiltrates KKK, discovers they're all actual fucking morons. History made. So that's why, like, for some reason, I kind of just want, like, somebody in the black community who's, like, white passing to just infiltrate, like, white communities in cosplay and whatnot and just fucking just see how they act in closed circles, because
that'd be biblical.
It's like how, like, the old saying goes, you are who you are when you're in the dark. So, if there's no eyes on you, all of a sudden, you'll now have, like, fucking, like, yeah, like, I want to fucking have, like, an espionage of people just, like, literally sneaking through cosplay communities. It's like, alright, it turns out that the Japanese folk, they're very kind. The Russians, surprisingly, are very nice. But man, the Italians are just going the fuck off with just constantly talking about how it's a privilege to be cosplaying as this black person and that they should be honored. Like, no, just fucking be yourself, dude. Like, isn't the main...
I have a question. If I was to pull a Sammy Sosa...
One, that's unhealthy, first off. Like, we're gonna stop that whole sentence right there. First off, Sammy Sosa's lost his goddamn mind.
Yep.
So that's unhealthy from a mental health aspect.
We
Dominicans are fucking furious at Sammy Sosa.
We just own him from the Dominican
he's not
delegation.
Dominican anymore. He's just Samuel.
Yep.
He's not Sammy the Margarita Dream Sosa. Like, he's just Samuel. Because that man is, bro, it's tragic. And it stems from mental illness. It stems from him wanting to be something that he isn't. It stems from him wanting inclusivity when he should be instead looking for just fucking proper goddamn etiquette with himself in the community. Like, and the thing is, like,
I mean, it all stems from the fact of his influence from outsourcing.
Like, outsourcing, like, people, like, and that's the thing, right? From what I've noticed, because clearly I am not a white man, I am in fact the opposite of white. I am black. The darkest of blacks, to be exact.
Fun fact: when we was at my cousin's house, we did an experiment. We turned off the light. We could not see this man.
Yeah, a bunch of assholes. These co-hosts and friends of mine are.
Love
pieces
you.
of shit. But yeah,
we love you, bitch.
Yeah. So where was I going? Right. So fucking with me not being a white man, I kind of don't fucking have to sit here and constantly go like, oh man, what if the white cosplay community won't like the fact that I'm cosplaying as Canadian-born white man turned brownish cancer man Deadpool? I don't give a shit. I'm literally putting on a suit. If I sometimes take off the mask and people will go, isn't Deadpool supposed to be white? And I'm like, aren't you supposed to have a family?
Damn.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and play the game of political correctness and try to fucking, like, dance on eggshells on how I should or should not cosplay a character just so that it's quote-unquote screen accurate. Nigga, I'm one, not getting paid to cosplay yet. And two, cosplay will forever until the end of days be a hobby. It is a hobby. It is an art. Just like all art forms, it is recreational. And with that in mind, right? Yes, there is times where you can like push the envelope with your art. But when said envelope encompasses race, you then have to start questioning if said envelope should have been pushed in the fucking first place. Mm-hmm. Key example, right? With future funk, with the entire like music industry and whatnot in like a perpetual state of we're gonna just fucking make shitty remixes over and over again. The future funk fucking music group of people who like make those groups, 9 times out of 10, those are like Asian dudes and whatnot remixing songs. Those are like general fucking white dudes in college or like fucking pretend DJs on FL Studio who just decided to find a random Japanese pop song from the 80s, put their name in Japanese and fucking spaced out letters, and all of a sudden they have a SoundCloud following of about 2 million.
Saint Pepsi.
Right, Saint Pepsi, fucking Android my bae, like fucking my bae, young bae, before he decided to just be like just Skylar Spence and whatnot.
Android Apartment, Mo Shop.
Right, like a majority of these dudes, they aren't like Asian guys. They're white dudes, and they're making profit off of Asian music for the most part. But then that's like a whole issue of, is it them pushing the envelope or is it them respecting the craft? And for the most part, it's just them respecting the craft. They aren't necessarily going out of their way to go like, yeah, I made this. They are strictly just like, no, this is just a remix. Or, no, this is a reimagining. Or, no, this is just my take on the song. And I'm not changing the lyrics or anything. They're just either pitching it up, pitching it down, changing the shift, or in radical cases, making entirely new tracks like fucking Icon does, where he just takes whole Japanese songs, remixes those shits, and makes entire whole different albums. But that's besides the point. The point is that in terms of this leading up to cosplay, right, you can't fucking like have a moment where you're just like, oh yeah, man, I'm darkening my skin, but it's not like a big deal, because somewhere down the line there is going to be somebody who treats this as a big deal. Yep. And a majority of black people, spoiler alert, treat it as a big deal. It's a mucho grande fucking deal, bro. And the fact that
it's almost as big of a deal as being pulled over by the cops on the last day of the month.
Right, like, and the worst part, right, is that for some reason, a lot of white people in the cosplay community who are very ignorant to black struggle for some reason just perpetually go through the motions of, I don't get it. Even though they have consistently seen example after example after example after example. Case in point. Wasn't it like about 2-3 months ago where we had that one chick, that Russian chick in the news who fucking cosplayed herself darker in order to cosplay Garnet? And it wasn't even like she cosplayed her, like, darkened herself to be like fucking like an actual darker ruby shade. She just basically just made herself into a black woman. Or again, with the entire Rachel Dolezal nonsense. Like, it's not sensationalism of a culture. It's you literally being a culture vulture. And you don't even have to. There's nothing wrong with you being a genuine white person going, oh man, I'm going to cosplay Princess Allura. Sure, she's brown, but I'm white, and I'm just going to be Princess Allura.
I will be the first to say this. If I ever go to a con and I see a white man cosplaying Dutch from Black Lagoon without, blackfacing, I'm going to walk up to that man, I'm going to high-five him.
I fought that man, get him a beer.
I mean, hey, I can relate having to be the guy to cosplay Japanese/European dudes. I mean,
this man cosplays Crom almost every con.
This man,
that was a black man cosplaying Crom.
This man, is practically the only black cosplayer that I know that cosplays like Fire Emblem Fates and shit like that.
And you know what? Y'all can all say no homo pose all y'all want. He's a sexy motherfucker when he's in his Crom cosplay.
That's when he pulls out all the stops. All the Dominican energy surges through him.
Oh, God.
And he stops being just JK. And he starts becoming Admiral Adobo!
Well, Migate no Goya?
Perfect.
Sazon instinct.
Ultra Sazon.
Oh God! Every time he puts on the wig, dun 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 dun. Takes the selfie. I'm about to stun on these hoes.
It's like, yo, Jerry, we're getting ready to leave, and I do the slow motion like.
Like, Jordan, we about to go to Bojangles. Okay. He's already out the door.
I cannot.
Oh God, but yeah, man.
The fact of the matter is, to close off this topic, no matter how you look at it, how you paint it, blackfacing is wrong.
Please stop.
Don't do it. And if you say, I don't see nothing wrong with it, and you said it in the vicinity of black people, do not be mad if the following scenarios happen. A, someone sits you down and educates your ass.
B, somebody just drugs your shit because they just had enough.
Let's hope B doesn't happen.
Right.
Because if B happens, we here at the Geeks of the Roundtable podcast are not responsible.
My mans, I warned you. That's what I gotta say. I warned ye. There's going to be somebody at a con who is gonna be like, he's gonna be in M'Baku cosplay, and he is gonna be like, is this white man coming into the cosplay room dressed up as the Black Panther but darkening his skin? We will not have it. We will not have it. He's gonna walk up.
Yo, come on, man! I'm part of the crew, man. Wakanda forever, man.
Whatever, you know. Wakanda forever, bro. It's like, dude, Wakanda forever.
Another word, and I shall feed you to my children.
Just kidding. We are vegetarians. I love M'Baku so much.
M'Baku's amazing.
I need him to be the man-ape finally, though. Come on, Marvel, commit to the gimmick. He's just a big dude. I need him to actually wear the gorilla skin. Please, Marvel, give me the pussy.
Oh God!
Oh
no! This is the gimmick going into Otakon next week, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Otakons and next week's, that's where we will be.
We're going, folks, whether y'all like it or not.
We're going to be there from August 9th to the 13th, the day before and the day after Otakon. We will be there. We will be square, as we never sit at a round table.
Yep.
We're here. At least one person at the table is pretty queer. Don't get used to it.
That ain't me.
It's Keston.
Why it gotta be me? Hey, it can't be gay from talking to a girl.
Yes, you can. Boy, you not see what... In the words of John Oliver, it is current year. You can talk to 5 girls and be gay.
That is true. It's called being the best wingman ever.
Right?
Where were y'all when I needed a wingman?
Where were y'all?
Hey man, we were here.
I hate the internet.
Besides,
plane reacts are getting too wild.
What is with the plane reacts?
This is what's with the plane reacts, and I never wanted to fly JetBlue before ever in my life, but now
you definitely don't.
Right? Like fuck it.
well, seeing how
Put me on that airlines where they beat the shit out of the people. What was it?
I am not going to United.
Right, put me on United. Just fuck me up, fam. At least I'll get to my station.
Well, you want to go to United when you go to LA? Be my guest. Shit.
Put me on United and just beat my ass the whole way.
It's like you're gonna be the first dude to ask the waiter. It's like, yo, is LAPD on board?
Boy. Yo.
No, but nevertheless, Otakon is on its 25th year, and they seem to be doing it big with all the events that are coming in, especially with the Persona 5 panel, Distant Worlds, you know, on Friday and Sunday, guest of honor, you know, Uematsu from, you know, composing all there is of Final Fantasy and much, much, much more.
It'll be so funny if they just like last minute. Oh yeah, we also got Yoko Shinomura. Have fun. Bye.
Nah, Lotus Juice, boy.
Nah, I'd have to kill all of you.
What, like last time when we were at Otakon and they came up by surprise?
And Lotus Juice is here.
What? And I never got an autograph.
So smooth. I'd be the type of nigga that'd come in, not in Persona cosplay at all, and just be like, hey, yo, my man. Alright.
You were supposed to be Ryuichi. You got the hair for it.
Nah, bro. I gotta dye all of this if I'm ever... I can't cosplay as anybody from Persona on the grounds that I ain't got the outfit. And boy, you already know I'm cosplaying as Narukami.
Oh, so you Narukami. Okay.
Yeah. Why you gotta be Narukami?
Because, man, I gotta be dancing all night Narukami at that. So every day at the con, I'm gonna just stun on niggas. And I'm gonna be like, moonwalk. Fucks on them.
That means I have to be
Pose.
Makoto.
I gotta, every time I end it, I gotta pose and then I gotta see what my opponent brings. And if they don't bring anything, the asses are getting sent straight to the shadow realm.
Damn, wow, son. Right straight to the TV.
Right to the TV world.
Right to the night channel.
And no, you're not gonna be freaking Makoto. You're gonna be Yusuke. You're gonna be Michael Jackson Yusuke.
Why? No.
Matter of fact, nah, you're gonna be Akihiko.
That's. I'm with it. I'm with it.
But nah.
But yeah, so what are we doing at Otakon? What are we?
I would love to like meet up with fans and whatnot, but
one of y'all hoes is in DC. Who out here trying to fight? Cause I am. Who wanna fight?
Stop
Is it you, String Bean?
Stop calling for scraps, man.
Is it you, String Bean?
Hey, if you scrapping, you're gonna be the only one scrapping over there.
Nah, if I scrap, we all scrap.
Fun fact.
Somebody gotta rumble.
Somebody gotta rumble.
Fun fact. If anybody could beat Eric in rock, paper, scissors, he's willing to put you on the show for an interview.
This is full facts, and sure enough, wait, hold on. Hold up, good sir. I need you to repeat that statement one last time for the world at large.
For anybody that can beat E-Dub in a game of rock, paper, scissors, he will interview you for the show.
That's right. Beat me in rock, paper, scissors, you get to be on the show. It's that simple. Because, goddamn, man.
Shoot.
I'm putting the challenge out.
Hell, freaking Studio Trigger's over there, too.
I'm putting the challenge out.
This thing is going to convince them to go ahead and make a rock, paper, scissors fighting anime and shit.
And I'm going to be...
Yo, imagine if they did have an anime based on rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors! Don't lose your way!
Stop!
Like, you gotta wait for the Sawano drop to happen as he goes and brings out Rock. Every time. So he goes like...
And halfway through the series, it's gonna be a 24 episode series. Halfway through, somebody's gonna find a way through his bullshit, and they're gonna beat him on the first turn. He's gonna fall into a crippling depression.
It's gonna be some snooty rich nigga. Like
never lose to the snooty rich niggas ever.
And he's gonna fall into a deep depression because he lost.
That's when I'm gonna have like my evil side come out for like 2 episodes. I'm gonna be depressed. I'm gonna do nothing but always just throw out scissors and whatnot and just be angry all the time. Just like rock, paper, scissors, poke in the eye. It's like, what the fuck? That's not how the game goes. Disqualified. It's only until like I find one of my older friends from earlier in life, just like, hey Eric, you need to relearn the game of rock, paper, scissors. It's like, I don't know how. I lost. They beat me. I'm nothing. And then all of a sudden, they teach me how to win, and then I find my mojo again, and then like towards the ending episode, it turns out that like fucking a random Joe Schmo from the convention was like the big supervillain all along. Like, I fight Yaya Han in the fucking impact zone.
Shit.
All marbles and rock, paper, scissors.
Well, she's gonna be rocking the freaking whole what was it called? The shit from Kill la Kill.
Right, she's gonna
the
have
whole Kamui outfit.
She's gonna have an outfit that's like half a blend of Ho, half a blend of Entei, and 1/2 of a blend of fucking
Sweet Coon
and shit. And this is gonna be like there's a whole bunch of colors and lightning and flashes everywhere, and I'm gonna have like my super mode where like my hand turns gold as I'm about to throw out rock. And that's the only way that I win. Like, you don't expect
and that's gonna have some godlike animation.
Right? Like, the animation is gonna be the slickest it's been all season. It's gonna be like, and they're gonna do the trademark Studio Trigger thing where it's like, it's a dramatic moment. Speed lines everywhere. Color fades out into monochrome. Rock! Paper! Scissors! He picked rock! Mackenzie wins!
It's like the best 2 out of 3. It's like, best 2 out of 3! Here it goes again!
Scissors!
And then,
Mackenzie wins
and then you see like the
time.
freaking animation frame where you drop, where right behind you drop rock again,
right.
And you see freaking Yaya Han's face turning back as she's getting really hit with the whole flash.
The flashback of all the memories that I've made playing rock, paper, scissors. And it's just, take all of my anger and all of my story. Ah! Rock. And she's just hit by all the memories and all the friendships that I've made playing fucking rock, paper, scissors.
Yo, someone pitched this to Studio Trigger. Holy shit, someone pitched this.
Holy shit, man.
Right. This would be the dumbest yet most amazing anime to come out in the year 2020.
This would be great.
Studio Trigger presents Rochambeau. Coming in 2020.
Rochambeau, the anime. Anime is gonna get so good. It's gonna be so good. It spawns 3 OVAs. Then it's gonna spawn a movie.
the Janken special OVA. The OVA bonus season.
Then that shit gonna span a
It's gonna be an OVA depending on the focus of the characters. So the first OVA is gonna be you, and then the second OVA is gonna be the rise of me, and then the third OVA is gonna be the rise of him.
Final OVA, they're gonna have this like the full-on backstory of why Yaya Han decided to take up fucking rock, paper, scissors.
Cosplay wasn't doing it anymore. She needed a new thrill.
Enter the impact zone. The rock, paper, scissors circuit is an untested battleground of both degeneracy and high-impact talent. Something that Yaya is 100% game for. She quickly rises up the circuit as a tour de force, literally obliterating people mid-game.
And then having to freaking form alliances and shit. Having her own Elite Four that consists of like fucking shit. Fuck it. Vampy Bit Me, Momo-kun, Negri, and
fucking Leon Shiro.
There we go.
Leon Shiro is gonna be the right-hand man / enforcer. Momo-kun is gonna be like fucking Non from the fucking Elite Four. She's just gonna talk a lot of shit, but her special move is gonna actually be cool. But everything else about her is gonna suck.
Negri is gonna be like you won't expect it because she's gonna be the heavy body.
Right? She's gonna actually be the Brett the Hitman heart of the group.
She's gonna be Gamagori.
Yes.
It's like,
so let me get.
I beat down everybody. What's next? Fucking here comes fucking Negri. I thought that I was going to have to fight someone tougher, but it's just you. I already beat 2 of the Elite Four. What do you got? I got mythic paper. How many times is she gonna keep throwing paper? Why can't
Expect it from the number 2 of the group.
I can't.
Who's number 1? Who do you think it is? The leader.
Right.
Oh god.
Is that right? Like it's gonna be the Elite Four of all 4 of them. Leon Shiro is gonna be the actual number 1, but the leader of the group as a whole is gonna be Yaya Han.
And she wanna sit there with her with the typical Japanese rich bitch fucking smug ass.
Right, like she's gonna have like at least.
No, wait. With all of that, just make sure 100% that she has the heel click.
Right.
Oh gosh, she's gonna run away.
Every time that she does a heel click, her outfit changes every scene. So it'll be like at least 3 minutes of her wearing at least one different outfit. So it's gonna be like 1 minute she has on like just a regular regal French dress.
It's like, do Don't worry, we're gonna take you and your elite four down. Heel clicks.
Click. All of a sudden, she has like a full bodysuit, fucking military complex gear and whatnot. It's like, I don't think you have what it takes.
You would have to defeat me, my alliance, and my whole squadron.
Right? Heel clicks again as she turns around. Cape literally summoned from the ether as she fucking turns into like a super sexual M. Bison with like 9 different dresses.
What was
into one dress?
What was the episode of Kill la Kill? The one like I don't know which episode number it was, but it was after the first fight between Satsuki and freaking Ryuko, where in the end they basically just left it as it was, and Ryuko pointed the freaking blade sword to her as she's going up the goddamn stairs, and then from the ether, her whole freaking squad jumps on that same staircase, looking at her through the shadows. That same frame is gonna happen as Yaya Han's on top, her alliance right behind her, and the whole squadron in that same ass staircase as this nigga points the rock in the rock paper scissors up to him. Is like, I'm going to catch you with this. You and your alliance and your whole squadron. It's like, word, heel clicks. Everybody jumps into the staircases looking at her with the freaking leering eyes, piercing through the shadows. You don't know who they are, and you will never find out until the episode happens.
What even is this show?
Rochambeau, the anime, son.
Fucking Janken. Oh my god. Somebody write a pilot episode.
Right, please.
Oh my god.
This shit gonna be dumb.
This is biblical right here.
Alright, so as y'all already know, this has been a slow news week. But we're gonna talk about the Boneless Spider-Man trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Venom trailer actually looked really good. It actually looked good.
Yeah, like I can't be that guy that's just like, oh man, that's Spider-Man, that suck. Like, no, it looks good.
He doesn't have the symbol yet, so...
Look, if anything, they're probably going to go the route of Ultimate Spider-Man, where it wasn't an alien, it's a fucking actual life form that they made in a lab, which they kind of are going, but they're also fusing up stuff from the regular story with the whole lethal protector thing. So you'll have one part of the series where it's like, yeah, Venom's alive, and it's a living being, but also... for some reason has the traits of the combat suit, where it has no symbol and it's slowly eating Eddie Brock from the inside out. Hence why he has to fucking eat people.
Oops.
We are Venom.
I'm just like, supposedly Tom Holland has made like an appearance in the film to possibly like a cameo. I'm more than likely going to assume that at some point they're going to be like, yeah, fucking post-credits teaser. Tom Holland as Spider-Man is literally swinging on his way back to go, like, this is before Infinity War, so just as, like, fucking Iron Man is over here fighting against that fucking claw hand monster that was fucking in Thanos' group, Spider-Man's swinging on his way from the school, and then at the same time walking in the utter opposite fucking direction is Eddie Brock trying his hardest to not fucking get noticed. And he's like, holy shit, that guy stole our act. The fuck, bruh? Nigga. And then, damn, it's getting real dusty around here. Like, I really want somebody to just make light of the situation for the next Avengers movie. Just like, it's really dusty in here.
Why would you do that?
Cause, man, half of the entire population in the universe has been wiped out. If I can't make a joke at this point, I have nothing to live for. And
I mean, perfect balance, man.
But it's not perfect balance. What if literally, right?
I mean, Thanos said it was perfect balance, so I guess perfect balance.
It's not. Think of it like this, all right? And I want to bring this into question because let's actually make this into a topic right quick.
Okay.
The Infinity Gauntlet supposedly can snap half of the universe away with a finger snap. When he does it, we clearly see the Infinity Gauntlet effectively fucking crumpled and broken at the end of the movie. So, probably for Avengers 4, that nigga ain't gonna have it. But, and this is a big but, with his whole issue of perfect balance, what's now stopping the universe from just fucking doubling over with more people? Nothing. Pregnancy's still a thing.
Yeah.
In the Marvel Universe, cloning's still a thing. Like, fucking look at the Sentry. The nigga's a robot person. Made in Korea. That, plus literally all of Africa and Wakanda with their super science and whatnot that can fucking do virtually anything. What's stopping them from just going like, you know what? We've gathered the dust particles from about 97% of the Earth, and we've started cloning them back. So it's like they never really left. And then from there, what happens? All of a sudden, my perfect balance. I literally had I had 2 billion people throughout the... Like, say there's 2 billion people in the galaxy, right? Mm-hmm. Finger snap. Now there's only 1 billion. What if somebody literally, as everybody's dying and whatnot, they just have a meeting? Now all of a sudden it's 1,000,001. Where's the balance?
You're trying to piss Thanos off, aren't you?
Look, fam, I'm trying to look at this from every angle.
You're trying to have him snap twice. That's what you're trying to do.
The nigga should have just been like, I can eliminate all of reality with a finger snap and leave just me. Why would you do that? Because I don't like niggas. And then I go and live in my nice fancy house in the prairie, and I look at the sunset and think about what a good day I had.
I'm telling you right now, if Avengers 4, if the second movie doesn't start with Thanos sitting there holding a cup of Folgers with a mug that says "World's Greatest Dad," I'm walking out of the theater.
I mean, it's not, so you be prepared to walk.
Yeah.
Keep shoes on.
I'm gonna walk out so hard.
Keep your jacket on, Playboy, because the movie ain't doing that. If anything, I highly suspect that they're probably, since, you know, Tony and the gang are still fucking stuck in space.
No, that's Tony and Nebula.
Yeah, so Tony and the gang are still fucking stuck in space.
While he's having space PTSD.
Right? I'm fairly certain that Tony's probably gonna be out for blood and is gonna try to just run up on Thanos wherever he's at. He's like, you know what?
You're gonna pull up on that man hard.
He's like, you know what? I don't know where this nigga went, but I'm sick of this. I'm stuck in space. I don't like it here. My little spider son just got fucking blown up. That one idiot who I didn't really like, who was from like Missouri and whatnot, he got blown up, so that was a good trade-off. But the fucking space Asian girl with the fucking like piccolo fucking tendrils in her head, she got blown up along with fucking Batista. So bad trade.
I mean, he's just gonna say and Batista.
Right.
Not even Drax and Batista.
Right. Batista got blown up, even though he was silent, so it's not even like I really knew he was there anyway. But still. He got blown up. This sucks. So you know what? I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Where you at? I'm sick of this. Like, he's gonna actually try to run the fade with him, especially with the fact that, yo,
He's gonna go there and go like, somebody got wrong with me. Nah, somebody got wrong with me. I'm tired of this shit.
Nebula's gonna hold him back. Like,
Nigga.
no, human, you can't fight him. He has the stones. Now nigga gotta rumble with me.
Nah.
He got rid of the people who made the sauce.
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna sit there, ready to fight. Nebula's gonna hold him back. They're dust. They're dust.
Nah, you gotta rumble.
They're dust.
You gotta rumble. Why you eliminated my spider son and the nigga that made the sauce on the shawarma?
Yo, question: is my man's Wong dead?
Nah, he chilling out. You ain't know? My man Will was like, look, y'all about to fight Thanos? Peace, boy.
Sanctum Unguarded. I gotta watch this place.
I have to watch the Sanctuary.
You about to fight Thanos? Nah, bro, you acting out of character. Peace out,
out of pocket.
Right, you out of pocket. Peace out, beloved. The Sanctum Sanctorum needs me, but we got Doctor Strange for that. The Sanctum Sanctorum needs me.
Not Doctor Strange.
Me.
So, go in peace, beloved. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. He just get a text from fucking Strange's dead corpse. Hey, my nigga, we didn't make it.
Does that mean I can't get that sandwich we was gonna get? Like,
word!
Yo,
I get a sandwich!
You just remembered that shit.
I just realized that. Yo, that's the real crime of Infinity War. My man Wong not getting his motherfucking sandwich. Real talk.
Wasn't he gonna get a tuna melt, my nigga?
My man was gonna get a tuna melt on rye bread. My man was cultured. My man, he didn't get the fucking sandwich.
He don't get a sandwich. Okoye don't get her Starbucks.
Everything just sucks in Avengers.
Damn,
man.
son.
Life sucks. Like, this fucking sucks.
Rocket
right now.
didn't get his arm.
Right. Rocket couldn't get his arm. His baby son died. Fucking Tony didn't get his rockin' Rocky Road. My man Wong didn't get his sandwich. Everything sucks.
God damn.
God damn it, Infinity War.
Fucking.
By the way,
brothers.
Infinity War is now released in Blu-ray and
so now
DVD.
you get to see in 1080p. Nah, fucking 1440.
4K.
4K. You get to see in 4K Gamora get fucking yeeted off the Soulstone Mountain.
Yeeted in 1080p. It's not just. It's. Yeet!
You know somebody.
You actually
no,
hit him.
I forgot to tell you, but I literally lost the photo, man. Right. Somebody actually did that in San Diego Comic-Con, where you know the ledge in one of the high floors of the San Diego Convention Center. Mm-hmm. A Gamora cosplayer, right, was laying in the floor, all dead like and shit, and the dude took a photo from up top, looking down at her, and then there's like people like circling around. It's like, what is she doing? It's like, I don't understand what's going on. And then that one dude right next to the Gamora cosplayer is like, no, you did not. You did not. He looks up at the dude. He's like,
damn you, Yeetos.
He gives him the pro ZD face, the one where he goes and puffs up his face like,
damn you, Yeetos. Cause
kudos to that Gamora cosplayer for creativity.
Kudos.
That was the most creative shit I've ever seen of a Gamora cosplayer ever do.
It would be even more creative if she actually got yeeted off the fucking.
No, but what made it more funny is that she literally posed in the exact. The exact
crumpled ass body pose that Zoe Saldana made when she got yeeted. I really just wanted a Thanos to just stand over the railing, just like, this was a good plan. Like, that's the whole photo shoot, just him on the 4th floor, her on the ground floor.
Nah.
The photographer is right next to her just taking the photos, just like, this was a good plan.
And then he busts out his freaking big gulp from the side of his pocket.
Big gulp from the side pocket. This was a good plan. I am a great dad. I don't care what anybody says. This was a good plan. Infinity gulp. Restore.
Thanos for PTA president.
No.
Thanos would be the god of the pizza bagel. There would be no PTA meeting where he would show up and there would not be a fully stacked dinner table. They're like, hello, I have brought the snacks. Thanos, what did you bring? What did Thanos bring? All of a sudden, a whole fucking assortment of finger food just appears.
All you hear is the freaking reality stone go.
Right, but then it's only half of a table though. Remember, it's perfect balance.
Right.
He's not gonna have the full table decked out. It's like everything must exist in perfect harmony.
So he's gonna have
even your bellies.
So he's gonna have like one of those small like sandwiches and shit. Those fancy ass sandwiches.
We're gonna have triangle sandwiches.
And in the last corner from where it literally cuts off, he's gonna have the round tin of Royal Dansk cookies.
Oh, nice! Yo, chill!
That will actually have cookies inside.
The mystery box?
Yes.
Because that's all that shit fucking is.
It's like, will it have cookies or will it have the rest of the stones? No one will know.
We know it's not the rest of the stones. Opens it up. It's the stone! Turns out you should have had it when you had the chance. Gling!
No, turns out I did that for my pleasure.
Right.
The reality stone literally warps the rest of the stones into his infinity gauntlet.
It turns out there wasn't any finger food at all. Like, so what was I eating? Your child's report card. He got it.
Your child's report card. What was it? What's those? The premier crackers.
Oh God.
What you would call it? The royal dance cookies with actual cookies in them, and paleo mozzarella cheese sticks.
Ew. Is this an all Italian school?
With Krasdale fruit punch.
Next, you're gonna say he's gonna fucking have craft singles and whatnot just out for people to just eat.
Yeah.
Get out.
Ick. That's what my reply is.
And handy snacks for the kids.
I'm making a lot of Italian jokes and whatnot.
And handy snacks for the kids.
Meanwhile, I'm on Instagram and it's just Italian Pog. Would you like to follow them? And I'm like,
you get no pussy.
Like, I don't want to follow the page, but I still want to get the pussy. Every time that I try to be a good person, the women just go for these assholes, and I don't know why. Like, I pay for the meal, I treat them right, but they don't like me. I think it's because I'm just too nice to them.
Random person just like slips the royal dance cookies towards the direction of him.
Yo.
Like here.
Speaking of stupid royal dance cookies,
just here, you know?
who had? Well, I'm not gonna say who because I'm pretty sure we've all have it. You see the 10? Yeah, I'm about to go get some. Open it. Sewing equipment.
Sewing equipment and grandma candy. The strawberry ones.
Yo, where do they get these candies from?
I don't fucking know.
The fucking void.
Cause I
It's either
them from the realm between realms.
It's either the butterscotch one or the strawberry one.
Cause I actually went candy shopping with my sister one time.
That's like when you fucking open up those cans and you randomly just see like the fucking rando tiny square cube candies of just caramel.
Yeah.
And you're just like, where the fuck do we even sell these? They're getting them from the fucking chaos dimension, and Shumagorath is just handing them out. Just like, you wanted to know where these come from, didn't you? Suffer for your insolence and have madness take over. It's like, nigga, I just wanted to know where my grandma gets these snacks. I didn't want this.
No. So it's the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And that means there's more new stuff to expect. Like, SummerSlam's coming around the corner.
Yeah, SummerSlam's coming around. The PS4 Spider-Man has officially gone gold, so you can actually like
with the actual freaking meme. Oh my god!
Yeah, they actually celebrated the fact that their game is now gone gold with them actually accepting this fucking 60s Spider-Man pose of him just sitting behind the desk. It's like not even doing anything. Gold medal and gold plate right next to it, and just our game's done right above Spider-Man. I'm just like, that's perfect. That's what it should have been.
They're capable of making good games and meme-worthy, and they're not Japanese? What?
What year is this?
What year is this? God damn.
What's Tecmo Koei doing in the Impact Zone?
Stop. So, let's see.
What's id Software doing in the Impact Zone? Stop.
We got game releases coming.
What's Capcom doing in the Impact Zone?
Hey. Evo is this weekend.
Like, there's a whole lot of people with fingers crossed, nails crossed, butt cheeks crossed, titties fucking crossed and whatnot on the prospect. Not even the actual idea of it being made. Just the prospect of the idea of Capcom going like, we should come out and make an announcement about Marvel. Because recently, the Shogun of Marvel, Mr. Sabelsky, I can't fucking pronounce that nigga's name, but just know the Shogun of Marvel recently had like a small interview going on with like certain like directors and whatnot for Marvel Comics, and for the upcoming Marvel's Wolverine, or Young Logan, or Youngin, because we got Old Man Logan, aka Old Gan, as I like to call him. So we got Youngin and we got Olgan. And in Youngin, since he's returning, he's now going to be getting a canonized version of his Marvel power set. Because apparently the person who's writing this was like, yeah, for the fucking longest time, I loved Marvel vs. Capcom, and it made no fucking sense on how Wolverine could do Fatal Claw. So I decided to just fucking give him heated claws now. So now, Wolverine has the ability to not only have adamantium claws, but he can apparently like channel energy or something to superheat them in order to do shit like Fatal Claw. And people are saying that there's a lot of fucking synergy going on because, you know, that's how games and comics and movies apparently work and how they move in cycles. Everything has to have insert media synergy in order for another product to effectively be made.
Just like how Spider-Verse, at the time when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a thing, they implemented the idea of bringing the Marvel vs. series of Spider-Man.
Right, and they actually put him in the comic where he got beat up.
Damn.
Yeah. Him and on Spider-Man too.
No, Japanese Spider-Man actually did work. That man broke out the whole fucking Megazord, Leopardon, and beat the shit out of fucking the bad guys.
Really?
Yeah, he was the guy who helped save the day at the last minute.
Good shit. I heard he's back too.
Yeah, surprisingly for apparently the upcoming fucking Spider-Man event, Spider-Geddon.
That actually sounds kind of gangster.
Yeah. Apparently, again, they're bringing back everybody, and apparently PS4 Spider-Man's gonna be in that.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he's on the cover, so more often than not, he might either A, make an appearance, or B, they might just go like, yeah, we're just fucking putting everybody in it. We're throwing everybody. Everybody's in the impact zone today.
Everyone's here.
What?
Everyone.
Everyone's here. Amazing Spider-Man, 60 Spider-Man, Manga Spider-Man, second Manga Spider-Man,
Spider-Man Unlimited Spider-Man,
Spider-Man Unlimited Spider-Man, Marvel vs. Capcom Spider-Man, Cosplayer Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ninja Miles, Samurai Miles, Spider-Gwen, Spider-MJ, Spider-Selena Kyle, Spider-Batman, Spider-Side, Spider-Venom, Venom Spider-Man,
Spider-Boy,
Spider-Boy, Spider-Girl, Spider-Dude, Spider-Astronaut, Spider-Dinosaur, Howard the Spider,
Spider-Trump.
Spider-Trump. Why? Because, boy, everyone's here. The real question is, in the famous words of Ed Boon in NetherRealm Studios, who's next?
Oh,
Dun,
God.
dun, 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 dun. Incoming Goro DLC with the fucking finger crack.
Spider-Girl.
Spider-Goro! Why? Because why not? Why not? Why not Spider-Goro?
Spider-Girl with Zarbon arms tech.
Stop! Spider-Zarbon! Oh god! With 4 Zarbon arms from 4
What swing?
attacks. Help! I'm dying!
Here's my web swing.
Ow! The ugly overhead times 4.
Yikes. It's a ground bounce too.
Hell no, sounds so ugly. But it's perfect, and it's the dumb things that I want. And sure enough, with Evo literally this fucking weekend, we could potentially see news.
We're gonna see G.
Right?
We could see G. We could be seeing stuff for Marvel. We're
definitely gonna see G. First off.
Yeah. First off.
But as far as for Marvel, Marvel's a toss-up because right now with the whole deal that they just made, it's now high-key that they could do it. Before it was low-key. Now it's high-key. Mainly because of the fact that they fucking got everybody. Except for, like, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is still technically Sony. But that's just one guy. And technically for the media rights for, like, video games and whatnot, that's still open source. So Capcom can still use him. But as far as for his general Marvel characters, they have now everybody. So synergy is fucking through the roof. The still big hardcore rumor is that at Evo they're gonna show off G, and apparently they're still pushing this fucking Sodom angle.
I don't know why.
World at large, I need you to do something for me. If you are going to make fake character leak lists, make said characters believable on the roster. There's not a fucking soul on Earth in this or in any other Earth who's gonna be out here saying, yeah, man, fucking, we wanted Sodom. Take it from me. I was a Sodom main. I don't want fucking Sodom back. Sodom sucked. Unless you got, like, fucking Vism on.
Okay, Sodom with no footsies and his Rekka is literally invincible. Fuck
no.
Out of here. And V-Trigger with the flaming freaking...
No, V-Trigger is either A, he gets his fucking nonsense chain grabs back, or B, V-Trigger 2 is...
Exism shot him.
Exactly, Exism. So he doesn't use the fucking size, he uses the twin katanas like from fucking Final Fight.
Ew.
That is gross.
Instead of him now doing chip damage or gray damage, he now just does full-on actual damage on block.
That is disgusting.
Ugly shit. Genuine ugly shit.
Or we can just have
apparently, like, Sea Viper is also on that leak list. But yeah. I'm like, look,
I like hype for that.
Sea Viper's been there for the longest, so
I'm like, there's too many characters in the fucking game that already has interactions with her in order for her to not show up.
Him and her and Oro.
Right. There's too much stuff for them to not go like, yeah, season 4, Sea Viper. But this whole Sodom thing, please, world at large, stop. Wait, let's see. Hope the DLC committee will be a member of the century. Abigail is versus Hugo.
Nah. No.
On the grounds that we already got 3 grapplers and at least 2 of them are considered big niggas. Abigail being the biggest of big niggas.
Not to mention Hugo's touring the world at this point of the story, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's not supposed to show up until the 3rd Street Fighter tournament.
Right, and even then, the 2nd of those 3rds. Because remember, you got technically, first fucking New Generation, which technically did what happened. And then Second Impact, which again, technically did happen.
We're closing in on the gap of that story
Third
anyway.
Strike, which is again, did happen, but
cliffhanger?
That's later on. Yeah, so Third Strike's still the cliffhanger, but apparently the first 2 games in the fucking Street Fighter 3 trilogy, those 2 games are still actually canon. It's just that for certain characters, that's where their endings get elaborated on. Where at first it's just, hey, Ryu fucking just decides to go on the adventure and continues. In Second Impact, it's Ryu goes on the adventure and starts to fucking continue training. Oh, hey, it turns out there's some old dude on top of his boulder that he's lifting that he doesn't even know is there. It's Oro. That's cool.
Speaking of Oro, if, like, people were speculating that, like, pretty much the world's pretty much over if Oro uses his other arm that he has, like, tucked nicely away.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be stupid strong.
Did you forget the manga? Akuma literally, who was he? He was talking to Ryu for like a good second, and he was like, "Yo, I kind of met your soon-to-be teacher, and I meant to one thing. Yeah, that guy is strong, and if he has 2 of his arms, he can literally kill me." And he's like, "For real?"
What? I I gotta meet this dude, but only after I bop your shit right quick, young blood.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, in Third Strike, apparently Akuma and Oro do fight, and it ends on a draw. And that's with Akuma being, like, recently done with being Oni, and Oro not having both of his arms out still. So, apparently, still, people, like to use the whole fan theory of a reason why Akuma has the grays, and that's one of the things that even the Udon comic like to use, is the fact that Akuma has the grays in his hair, not because he's getting old, but because he had Oni form, and that was his super mode for the longest time. And then Gil showed up and beat the ever-loving dog shit out of him and beat the Oni out of this nigga.
That makes sense.
Him, so then now he couldn't transform back into it.
That makes sense.
So he kept some of the power, but he don't got all of it. Meanwhile, Oro is still out there just like...
I mean, ain't that what happens in Second Impact, technically?
Yeah, after you, like, literally, if you beat Akuma, then he just goes Shin Akuma anyway. And then after you beat him, then that's like, alright, cool, you're pretty strong, bye.
And then you
Oro
see Gil on the floor, and you like, oh, resurrection. I'm
right.
back.
And then literally, meanwhile, at the same time, Oro is just over here just like, damn, you gave my one hand an actual workout. If I take out both of these hands, I'm going to murder you. Conventionally, at the same time while all this is going on, Cody is being a mayor and not giving a dog shits of a fuck about what's going on with Akuma. Yep. Mind you, in all of the win quotes and in all the games, fucking files and whatnot, Cody's the only person that Oni of all people, both regular and boss mode, actually shows respect to. And he goes, damn bro, why you keep having the chains on? I'd actually be more scared of you with the chains off. This man don't got chains on no more in Street Fighter V. He's untamed. But at the same time, that's why everybody is now kind of both mad, but at the same time accepting the fact that Criminal Upper is a fucking super move. Because, like, this is what Criminal Upper would be all those years ago if he didn't have the chains on. Willingly. Remember, he could always just take them off. He just didn't fucking feel like
Not to mention, like, when he had his cuffs on, he can only swing it a certain way where his Criminal Upper is literally diverted upwards instead of just projectile. You know?
Yep. Because that's the scary thing. Cody doesn't have martial arts skill. Or rather, he has martial arts skill, but at the same time, Cody's not really a martial artist. He knows the basics, but all of his strength he really got from just beating the shit out of grown-ass men in the street for like 4 decades.
Pretty much. He's Limit Breaker now.
Right? And then from there, went
Yeah, he's a brawler.
Yeah, he just, like, after you beat the dog shit out of majority of the fucking streets, he was like, man, I'm going to prison. Alright, let me just beat up the prison. Then after he got done beating up the actual prisoners, he's decided to beat up the prison itself to leave. And then routinely did that whenever he got bored. And just like, oh man, prison's boring.
So what you're telling me is that theoretically speaking, if Capcom from the ether finally comes with the freaking briefcase of cash to SNK, be like, here's all the royalties from the last 2 games. I'm sorry, let's make a third one, right? And they make a third one, and they make a roster, and Cody happens to be there. The only person that can probably go toe-to-toe from the SNK side would have to be Shenwu.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Flat out, the only person who in the SNK circuit who can genuinely take Cody on in a fight, and that's Cody not really giving a shit at that, would be Shenwu. The man who has no powers and is just literally just there. Is like, I punch hard. Everybody else was like, I shoot energy from my fingers. I fucking come laser beams. I punch hard. Ew. That's it. I just fucking duff you. I drug your shit. That's my super ability. Ralph is a toned down Shenwu. That's the worst part about it. And the thing is, Ralph is apparently quote unquote strong enough to take on nukes, which is a thing that they kind of joked about in Metal Slug, as he's the only character in Metal Slug that can actually take 2 hits flat. It's like everybody else is like, you just die on 1 hit. Ralph is the only person in Metal Slug history to just take on 2 hits before he actually dies.
He was the first.
Right? He's still the only one. There's no one else in Metal Slug who can do that. That and his actual Galactic Phantom is in the game, and it functions as a 1-hit kill.
It's in Metal Slug?
Yeah. The most recent Metal Slug, I think, is like if you have, like, you can't take any damage, but if you have, like, I forgot, it's either like a special command or an actual fucking move that you can like unlock. But the Galactic Phantom is in Metal Slug, and effectively like it one-shots a majority of shit in the game.
Another one that's is being commented here: Daimon versus Hugo or Abigail.
Daimon versus Hugo or Abigail is a tough one because of the fact that while Daimon's strong, Abigail's big and beefy. But at the same time, even then, Hugo's still technically the like what? Third physically strongest person in Street Fighter lore.
Who?
Hugo.
Oh yeah.
Like
true.
if we're going by just pure raw muscle, Hugo is the actual third strongest. The first strongest is actually Sagat. Like in terms of just raw muscle, Sagat's the absolute top tier of strength. Akuma technically doesn't count because his strength level is like it fluctuates. Sagat's consistently been that nigga. And that's
Isn't he like freaking 7 feet tall of just nothing but muscle?
And you can't teach that.
I think he's like 8 feet actually, like 7'5" or some shit
Like
that.
this
I think he's like a brontosaurus of just nothing but muscles.
Like you.
Meanwhile, Hugo, while he's taller than Sagat, they've already had like various like manga and comic books where like they've shown the interaction between the two. And Hugo literally bloodies his hands trying to punch Sagat's chest because he just can't fucking dent him. He's literally impervious to damage, except for when Ryu shows up and he has plot no jutsu activate. And even then,
the power of nothingness.
Yeah, and even then, in the Street Fighter Ryu final manga, right? Ryu and Sagat have their rematch, and Ryu fucking loses badly. And it's just like a one move. It's just a one move deal. They're both like, look, we're not gonna like fucking waste our times here. We're gonna come at each other with our best moves. Sagat has Tiger Genocide. Well, actually, no. He doesn't use Tiger Genocide. He uses the Tiger Knee, but it's the Tiger Genocide version of Tiger Knee.
So EX.
So it's like nine. So it's like effectively 9 hits in one Tiger Knee. Versus Ryu,
Tiger Chow.
Yeah. Versus Ryu with his fucking Fist of the Wind move. And
show me your new Dragon Punch.
Yeah, and quite literally, they go blow for blow. Ryu's fucking Fist of the Wind, aka his focus attack, if anybody ever paid attention to that in Street Fighter 4, his focus attack loses. Sagat also, like, fucking his scar gets reopened, but Ryu literally gets smashed into the fucking stone Buddha statue behind them. Like, in the fucking Sagat stage and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ryu gets fucking smashed into that. Like, Wile E. Coyote style.
Yikes.
And the only thing is that because Sagat is like, oh shit, my wound opened back up. You got first blood, technically. You won, my nigga.
Yo, speaking of Sagat has Scar, what are they gonna do for him Street Fighter 5?
They're gonna have V-Trigger have actual low fireball. That's how you get it.
No. What if V-Trigger...
His Scar is gonna be glowing.
What if V-Trigger's Angry Scar?
No.
And it just like you know how Cossack Muscle powers up freaking SPDs? Mm-hmm. Imagine if like Angry Scar and like it just powers up his freaking his Tiger Uppercuts.
I say no thank you to that. On the ground.
Or you're just gonna see V-Trigger. It's gonna be a bar. It's just gonna be a bar like freaking like Zangief's. And Sagat's just gonna walk up to you. Tiger Uppercut! Half your health gone.
Right.
It's gonna be the Street Fighter 2 frames. Where it hits you ka, and then you hear the freaking the 5 hits that follow. Ka.
I feel if anything,
Tiger Uppercut!
I feel like if anything, right, they're probably going to have Sagat function more akin to an actual Muay Thai fighter because they show that they have the animations for it with his fucking transition move, ironically enough, in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They show him doing like knee strikes, elbow strikes, fucking like clinches and everything. So more often than not, I'm assuming that Sagat is going to be like not necessarily like an auto combo brain dead character, but he's going to have effectively like auto combos for certain moves. So you'll be able to double tap. So if you double tap like forward heavy, he does like a double elbow, like a double fucking elbow strike.
Ew.
You double fucking, he has like the actual mashable knees.
Like, if you mash knees, he does more damage or some shit like that. Like, he'll probably have dumb, gimmicky shit like that. That's my firm belief. And the reason why I have this is because look no further than Sakura and the fact that all of her V-Trigger, both of them, effectively just make her into Marvel Sakura.
Either Marvel Sakura or Aism Sakura. No, wait. One of them is Marvel Sakura and the other one's Aism Sakura. Yeah. A-Groove Sakura.
It's Marvel Sakura for V-Trigger 1. And then for V-Trigger 2, they actually turn her into fucking, like, a weird mashup of her and Yuri from CVS. Because remember, Yuri has, like, the Tatsus that you can combo into.
Right. That goes into
a super. Sakura didn't have that. Sakura usually just had, like, either the really shitty Tatsu, or for her super, it was, like, the low, dumb floor Tatsu. So, with the V-Trigger on, that now gives her, like, the automatic double DP that Yuri has. With, like, the fucking Cho upper and then Cho double. Cho fucking V-ism 1, she basically has, like, the Marvel Hadoukens, where, like, they're automatically fully charged, you don't have to do anything, but nothing else gets buffed, except for, like, probably, like, attack damage. So, I'm assuming that's what's gonna be for Sagat. My real question is, what the fuck are they gonna do for G? What's his moveset gonna be? Like, I really don't.
They already showed out the costume.
I really don't want President Psycho Abraham Lincoln to be fucking cute.
President Psycho Abraham.
Why? Apparently, the rumor.
Want G to be the gorilla.
Apparently, the rumor is that he is the president. No, he is the president of the Illuminati before Gil takes the throne.
Oh boy.
Supposedly.
Meanwhile, Gil over here at the end of story mode, just like, hey, it turns out I was here the whole time.
See you in 3 years, everybody.
Bye-bye, nerds. Click. It turns out this one chick who nobody really thought was going to be a new character wasn't a new character. It turns out it was Colleen from fucking Street Fighter 3, my assistant. Boom.
Didn't they do that in story mode?
Yeah. Just like, who's Helen? You mean that chick who we all know is going to be Colleen? Arise, Colleen! It's like, oh, thanks for reassuring my suspicions, I guess. Nothing's changed. Cool, I guess.
I still don't like her freaking... Her regular outfit. Her regular outfit should have been...
Her Colleen outfit?
Yeah.
I like the regular outfit. If anything, I feel as if her little stealth outfit should have been the regular default outfit. But that's just me.
Word.
It's because the booty is out.
The booty fat.
Fat and angry. Like, Colleen is practically the only chick in the game that has some of the most angriest fucking frames I've ever seen in my life.
Ha! Disgusting!
I'm like, why is her standing heavy shake the screen when it connects? That's painful. That's ugly. That's dumb. But yeah, fucking apparently, like, we can if anything talk a little bit about Evo.
What else?
Fox is taking everything, DN. Good night, folks.
I don't believe it. Not if poverty god Goichi has anything to say about it.
Well, apparently he's not. He stated today on Twitter that he's not focused on Injustice 2. Like,
why would he be? His main focus is on Fighter Z.
Yeah, he said that. But
he needs to overcome the poverty god.
He was like how freaking he kind of lost that flair to play Injustice 2. Like, he'll enter, but if he loses, he loses. He really doesn't care.
He don't give a shit because that man done made like billions of dollars. That man got his entire scholarship off of NetherRealm already. He don't care. The fact that in like what was like the first set of tournaments that this man just started just absorbing money from, he was able to pay off all of his college shit in like 4 tournaments. That's horrifying. That man doesn't need to care about NetherRealm anymore. Focus on the poverty god, Sonic Fox. You're not gonna beat him because, you know, that man plays multi-blood in the fucking bathroom of the Denny's. You're not beating power like that. That's the poverty god.
There was a tweet I saw someone else playing multi-blood on their flight.
Yeah.
playing it in the fucking bathroom of a United Airlines fucking airplane and whatnot. It was like, it's either you stay in that bathroom or you come out for this ass whooping. I guess I'm staying in the bathroom and playing Melty Blood it is.
The last seat right by the restroom in the back of a Golden Corral and shit. Like...
It's like you gotta suffer in order to get real good Melty Blood.
Oh my god.
Rip.
I'm just like, to everybody who's going to fucking Evo and whatnot, please be safe, have fun, stay black if you black, don't blackface if you white, and please remember, tip your waitress, and also if you or anybody that you know is going to the casinos, learn when to leave.
Yup. Because you will go in there thinking, yeah, I'm big dick swing, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to win all this money. You're going to come out broke as shit. Mm-hmm.
Learning when to leave is the epitome of big dick energy inside of casinos. You want to know why? Because the casino will literally send like a dark signal into your brain saying, you should come back. You must fight said dark impulse and leave and save your money because goddammit, you're gonna want to buy some pretzels on the flight back and you're not gonna have any money and you're not gonna be able to fucking get the pretzels, so you're gonna have to sit on the plane hungry and frustrated, possibly trying to bum food off of your friend. But anyway, slow day, but we effectively tried to bring some light at the end of the tunnel for the most part.
Pretty much, but well, as I already know, there will be no show next week because we will be in Washington, D.C. But we will have something special planned for you guys.
You're going to have to stay in tune to the Instagram for that one.
To the Instagram, to the YouTube, to the Twitters.
Stay tuned to all of our social media as we're going to be making some big boy announcements in the coming days for Otakon. And it's going to be great. It's going to be real great.
On here's now, here's a special announcement. Mewtwo's going to pop up.
It's going to be like, and hi, this is a special announcement here from Masahiro Sakurai as we go live to talk about the upcoming events for Smash Wii U.
Why Wii U though?
Why Wii U? Because it's not just Smash Wii U. It's Smash Ryu, and it's a fighting game now because Ryu's getting the buffs he needed from Wii U in Smash Ultimate.
It would be so funny. You talk all this shit, you get fucking.
I mean,
you get 0 to death.
I mean, we're due up for announcements. Anything can happen. We're getting Lei Wulong and Tekken again. Hey! I like to dream, goddammit.
We'll get Christy before we get Lei.
I want my Jackie Chan, okay?
You'll get Zafina before you get Lei Wulong.
No! Snake Girl! God, no!
What about JC?
Let's see, cross tag battle. Anybody's literally announced because Maury's freaking trolling up a storm.
Literally, for cross tag battle, they're just gonna be like, introducing webcomic artists. Fucking Shadman!
Oh, God.
Fucking Zontan!
I wouldn't mind that.
Mike Z dressed up as Philia!
Oh God. Place. What was her taunt? Her taunt is gonna be literally him saying, play Skullgirls.
Fucking, and who else? Who else would be like web developers? And fucking Anthony Birch.
Nah, the last character they're going to announce, right? Mm-hmm. And the style they did it in Smash Brothers Ultimate in that trailer. You're going to see that. No. The lightning's going to show up, right? And you're going to see a box. And out of that box shows up Egoraptor with the freaking. with the Ninja Gaiden fucking case in his hand. Introducing us like, hey, hold on there. What it's Egoraptor. Not done yet. It's Egoraptor in freaking what was it? Liquid Snake.
In Liquid Snake, really?
Yeah, Liquid Snake outfit.
Right. Oh God. It's like he's gonna fucking have the Ninja Gaiden case in his hands. Go, oh yo, whoa, what the fuck, bro? We're not done yet.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Introducing Egoraptor.
It's like he doesn't make animated videos
anymore. There's gonna be a picture of him with like 9 billion chins. That's gonna be his character select portrait.
I'm fucking weak.
All right. That's tonight's show, man.
It was a slow one, but it was a fun one.
Right.
Yeah.
So for everybody here at the round table, I'm Eric.
I'm Jay.
I'm a total.
And we will catch you all next time. Peace out, y'all.
Here we come, DC.
Word. We just gonna violate DC.
Violated sexually.